if two lesbians or two gays are dating, right? Who bills who?
I'm not a lesbian. I am certainly not a gay.
Yeah, I know.
So you should be asking me who do I think?
I'm coming.
Just a combo.
You're back.
Charlie,
How was your trip?
it went well.
Why was your girlfriend?
I wish. I wish that was the reason.
That was the reason.
I made a trip, you know.
Yo, my woman they call me make a pic. Yeah, hello. Good morning. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Yeah. What's up? What are you doing? You are eating. Oh, okay. Interesting. Thank you. But I won't eat. I'm fasting today. Yes. I'm fasting for our love. And you don't have to fast. I will do that on behalf of us. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, oh yeah, 16 yards. Anyways, I'm shooting a video, so when I'm done now, I'll hit you up. Okay, alright, take care. Yeah. That's all to talk to your girlfriend.
Like which of them was that?
I have only one woman. I'm a one woman kind of guy. One woman is enough.
Operation one woman is enough.
Yes, this life, what are we using it for? Make I ask you this thing. This thing has been bothering me. Let me take you to the world of the other people, LGBTQ plus JVW. So, if two lesbians or two gays are dating, right? Who bills who? Like how, let's say, if a man and a woman
ask the question properly. Put it right.
Okay.
Like,
so if two lesbians, a lady and a lady.
No, I'm not a lesbian. I am certainly not a gay.
Yeah, I know.
So you should be asking me who do I think?
I'm coming. I'm not saying you're a lesbian or you're a gay. I'm just asking
it's
a
just
question.
for emphasis. My guy, come correct.
Why are you explaining?
I'm not explaining. I'm
Sam George. But on a more serious note, right? If two lesbians are dating or two gays are dating, who do you think bills who? Who bills who?
I think in such relationships there is the person who acts as the male or the naka, the receiver.
The naka and the naki.
Who is more important? Remember back in the days, debate. A teacher and a farmer, who is more important? Because
the
doctor and a teacher, who is more important? Then you come, even the doctor was taught by a teacher. Even blah 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 blah.
To think we wrote essays on those things in exams.
You know, it's just to imbibe in us some argumentative qualities and how to argue
all those things.
That's what people have carried on to become your honor, your worship.
If I may I.
And
the last time I was thinking, I was like, you see our educational system is been structured in a way from our colonial masters that we can only learn to work for them. So our educational system is based on what is.
Let's not digress.
Yes,
let's not digress.
Back to the issue. So who bills who? So
the person who acts as the male or the naka in this case, I think, assumes the responsibility of the males. And I know per our culture or per the tradition, the responsibility of the male.
So then goes my next question, right? If the one who acts as the male takes the billing or takes responsibility,
so it means that
then are they not admitting that there's roles? there's gender roles.
What you chop this morning? Right, so I'm just calling you this morning. and you see, there's some interesting and funny, like the turn of events in Parliament regarding this bill is so funny.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, the people who were for the bill, who the originators or the proponents or the whatever of the bill are vanished.
Are dragging their feet.
Are vanished into thin air.
I use an expression, dragging feet. If you commend me.
And so the vanished into thin air, me, I talk there, be what? So you can see, I don't know, there is some invisible hand somewhere, so powerful and so telling on the people that I don't know. There's I don't know.
It's interesting.
Let me just leave it at that.
Yeah. Let it rest.
It is not within my means to fix it.
Anyways, December is here again.
Yep.
What are your expectations for the December shows?
Oh, Jesus Christ will be born.
Yes.
You know the thing about December I like? The Xmas carols.
Yeah.
Charlie, the Xmas carols, Charlie. They get me. I don't know, like
it changes the
whole
atmosphere.
And the Hamatan and the weather, Charlie. Everything smells Christmassy. If you go here, the lighting, the Xmas trees, the whole environment is just nice.
It be true.
As for the festivities, the shows here and there, some of the shows have become annual events.
Yeah.
For instance, the Beam concert, the Rapaholics, Manifestivities, and all the whole.
Which of them are you going this year?
Not forgetting All White Party.
Yeah.
All White Party. See, like. Honestly, all white parties become one of the biggest outdoor events in Volta. At least. So
think
far, so? So far as the attendance and this thing is concerned.
But I feel like this is my honest.
The patronage is massive.
The patronage is massive, everything. But this is my honest criticism.
I'm saying the biggest outdoor event. I'm not saying the most.
I get you. Wait, let me land with what I want to say. This is my honest criticism. What's the word?
Constructive criticism.
Yeah, my honest constructive criticism about the show, right? I think the name is too generic. It's not distinctive. Like, we have so many all-white parties around.
Suggest a name.
Like, let's have something unique. That if they mention it, they know that, okay, this show is happening at Mafkumasi at this time.
So come up with a name.
But right now, as you said, all-white party. No one will know that TV3 does all-white party.
I think Media City.
Yes, that's all-white party. So you get what I'm trying to say. I'm not hating, but I'm just saying that, like, for example, let's say Black Sheriff. He said he's using what Zamadisco. So if Zamadisco, say we go Black Sheriff.
Zamadisco is a show I would love to attend. Zamadisco and then maybe Beam concert.
So if you mention a name like that, say okay, it be Black Sheriff in show. Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But if you say all white party, it doesn't. Did you get? I'm not hating.
All white party. I'm think. Not hating. Wallace, he also has a show.
A show, yeah.
And then he hinted something within a week that. He has a project like you say the greedy African or whatever. And then he's been commenting that since he has released that project, and then he realized that the brands and the companies he used to work with are no longer interested.
But it makes sense.
Associating themselves with him and his brand, and
he
touched some sensitive.
No, maybe the things they touch on are things we are all saying. Now, this is what these brands do, right? Because they operate in the jurisdiction of the government, right? They can't come across like they are supporting anything against the government. It's not like they don't believe or they don't know that what maybe Wallace is saying is the truth, though. they just don't want to be in the bad books of the government. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
And then at the same time too, all these people who complain, same time they benefit from the government. And they see their hands are in the mouth of government.
Yes.
And then I think that brings back the conversation we had about the Occupy Flagstaff House and things matter. Why some artists were not involved, some celebrities were not involved. You know, some of these people are close friends and are close associates to this the government officials.
So they can't really be seen out there doing
and
things that
perform at their private events
and all that,
weddings, birthday parties. They have good relations with these people.
Yes.
So they can't be seen.
Exactly.
Yes, at least showing disaffection or expressing their disaffection and all that for.
Exactly. If you do that,
or instigating the public against the same mouths that the same things that feeds you.
If you do that, where your daily bread will come from next time. Talking about the Occupy Jilobi, what happens to the 30-day long demo?
Maybe it's ended on rocks.
I think that thing was everybody knew that
it was unnecessary. That was unnecessary.
It was really
not necessary. So
what were you even talking about before we ended up?
December shows.
Yeah, December shows. So what are you expecting? Something new or same old? You say what? Me too.
That's why I say I have expectations for Beam concert.
Yeah.
Because Beam concert somewhere brings at least artists from like offshore.
Yeah.
And then big, and then even this one he's doing at the stadium. And this will be the first edition at the stadium. And you can just see, and then he's promising to put up a stage that will be the first of its kind in the country. As maybe I am guessing to be the global citizen kind of stage
or something.
So
let's wait and see.
So I'm assuming it's going to be a different experience. You see, but unlike the rapaholics and those things, there's going to be the normal conference center vibe. Him, Sarkodie, him performing almost maybe with friends and all that, the same old shit.
Yeah, me too.
Say what? Promised Land also with his friends and all.
Yeah, interesting.
Yes, and then if you see Stonebwoy there, I think he posted a miniature, some artistic impression of how the whole thing will look like, the arrangement and the chairs and Charlie.
It looks promising.
It looks promising.
He's not King Promise, but it looks promising.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then there's Amadisco too. I would love to go. This guy has got some
vibe, some energy.
Charlie, I would love to be at his concert.
Interesting.
Aside that, then maybe I'll be at the All White Party.
Yeah, All White Party
inside MAFK.
MAFK
to the world.
Yeah, 2nd January.
You're rapping.
You're turning up straight up.
The Alungu to Gui hit makers, no darling and all that. Charlie, they are bringing the fire to.
They've been talking about this boy, Kwese boy. I've not really seen him perform, or they've been hyping him. So I really want to see what he has to offer.
It's one of the young charm rising from
Bogota.
I think Akachi or say Abo. I think it's one of those areas. He hails from those areas.
Sure. So 2nd January, right? Then
we're going to have the Kojutis and
okay,
people. Yeah. So it promises to be,
an interesting show, right?
Yeah. So cool. I think we should all be there.
Interesting.
We'll have time to talk about it. I think one of these days we should bring one of the organizers to have.
Then we'll all say then we'll come.
To have, we say they will love. We have to propose or let them know. Maybe if they can empty or are really busy shadow and then make time. To be available, fine.
Okay.
Cool.
No problem. Media day. Everybody that will talk say we don't get followers. We have only 400. But sometimes the fact that we have only 400 subscribers, I look at this and I get proud.
It's organic.
Yes, organic 400. Like 400 people following the stupid things we say just to make them laugh.
It's you that have been saying stupid things. Me, I say,
bro, and I get happy sometimes, like if people text me and be like, or comment and be like, yo, Charlie, you guys, you've made me laugh, blah blah, and all those
but
things.
Our this thing has been insightful and
I think we have
so informative.
I think
sometimes we fool, but Charlie,
I think
at least we get some messages and some informations across. You know,
I think we have one of the best podcasts in Ghana.
And we are not even bragging.
Yeah, we are not bragging. No, because I've watched other podcasts, right? I'm not trashing on anybody.
There's always been relationship. You know, what is it? There's this Nigerian podcast.
Yeah.
And the lady was like, I think she hates natural hair, blah 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 and all that.
I think at
the point I feel that I'm of the view that the people they say these things sensational just to train and
all those things. Yeah, I think so too.
For traffic.
Yeah, I think so too.
Over the week, Nathaniel Bassey made a comment that has sparked some public conversation about language and music. So I think in a conversation he said that Ghanaians should write more songs in English, right?
So that
I know. I think it's coming from the angle that that would add to the marketing of the music.
I don't really buy into that.
No, I think he's made a genuine concern, and I think anything.
But how is that? How would that? How is that a contributing factor to the exposure of music?
Now, he's not saying that stop singing in your dialect or your local language or whatever. He says do more in the widely spoken language. You know, music is more enjoyed when you can sing along. Maybe there are some South African music or whatever, East African music that you can just play. You can just play for it is rhythmic and all that. But the music that becomes your favorite is the music you can follow the lyric, you can sing along and all that. So maybe a Nigerian who may not vibe with a tree song the way he would vibe with an English song.
But you personally, I'm surprised. Similarly, I'm surprised you are making this argument because you sing Brimo's song from A to Z. You don't even you don't know the language.
No, you don't get it twisted. Is it the?
So what are you trying to say?
The Nathaniel Bassey that made this comment himself, he sings in his local dialect.
Yeah, and I'm saying
he has the Tobechukus, Lishe, Yanu, and all that.
And I'm saying that you the one making the argument.
You know, he could be making this thing out of how far his English or his singing in English has taken him. He's only sharing with people to also maybe emulate Simon or listen.
My guy, let me tell you something.
Music itself is a language as we understand.
Let me tell you something. I don't think.
But we cannot rule out the fact that the language also plays a role.
Just a minute role. Let me tell you something. Yep. English has nothing to do with the exposure of what sort of this thing. What is putting the guys out there right now is connection. Is having the right people in the various rooms, in the rooms that matters. Having people in the rooms that matters. It is. Exclusive. No, because if it is language, right? Ashake shouldn't be playing the O2 arenas.
But
he no. How many? If you take Ashake did a whole album, if you listen to that whole album, the English content of that album is not even up to 10%.
No, you see, Ashake, you must understand. Ashake is just a sensation.
Oh my God! And I'm telling you that
Can you compare Ashake to Davido? Can you compare Ashake to the hit Benna is making and the reception Benna is receiving and getting across the world? The Davido
and how much English content is in Burna Boy's songs?
Look at how we embrace Two-Face.
And I'm saying,
the P-squares. They sang in English.
You are
Pidgin English or English.
You are talking about Burna Boy. How much English content is in Burna Boy's music?
How popular is this guy?
You are
compared to maybe MI who raps in English.
You are
compared
not,
to Vector who raps in English.
You've not answered my question.
There are so many rappers in Africa, but how can we Calligraph Jones and maybe the Nasty C's that are widely known? It is because we can vibe, we can relate.
It's not necessarily that. It's them having the right people in the right places, pushing the music. Right now, that is it. The people you are mentioning, I'm coming.
It's marketing.
I'm coming.
I get a part. It's marketing.
Let me land.
But we cannot rule out the role of the language.
But let me land. The people you are mentioning, all the people you are mentioning, they are on the top levels, like the Sony Music, the Def Jams, and all those things. And those are the people that control the industry. So right now, it's not necessarily about language or something. Jerusalem, right? It wasn't sung in English, but it was a global hit because they were like the rights. These things were there to push the music and all that.
Okay, let me give you this scenario. You know, anytime you sing in those languages, they transcribe that they transcribe the this thing.
Yes, so the English aspect service is not anything.
Relax.
So someone can sing in it.
If it is important
and transcribe.
If it is important for you to transcribe the language, don't you think you would have saved yourself the energy and those times? But if you can just sing in the English at the go.
Don't forget also that, right? Don't also forget that there are certain things you would want to say in a song, right? If you say it in English, you know go sweet. You know, get for example,
the influence.
Yes, those days, Frank Nero. If you sing that in English, it is me paradise. It is me paradise.
Are you mad?
You know go sweet.
No, who taught you that English? It is me paradise.
It is me paradise.
The pie is English.
Yes. You know go sweet. Yes. It's my pocket knife. You cut me so you know go nice.
You're not normal.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
You're obviously not normal.
So fuck the language. This thing it's not the language. No. The reason I'm saying is the right people in the right rooms putting in the work that matters. Is that recently, Asaka boys, they taught Europe and everything, right? And most of their songs were in Chi. But the crowd was massive because they had the right people putting in the work.
You seem to be missing the point, but it's okay. It's okay. You are entitled to your opinion. Hold on to it. Let me. Once I also hold on.
Make sure you say you talk my matter.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Who would you say is your top 3 fashionable musician in Ghana?
Oh. Starworthy. I think this one is not debatable. Sack all the ranks are top.
Sack.
I will forcefully add Stoneboy. I don't know the third person. I don't know the third person.
A gun to your head. Now you have to mention the third person.
I don't know. Maybe.
The gun is loaded with bullets.
That's why I know weapon for fashion against me shall prosper anyway. People, you play too much. Everything, you know, it's a gun pointer at a mentioning a Chinese rapper, you know. Why would I even find myself in such a situation?
So you don't have any third person?
I only know the West dress.
The West dress. Who?
Undisputed. Black Sheriff.
Sama disco.
I don't know what. See, great guy.
Oh, but then
great talent. They don't know what to do.
But they will talk, you say you don't understand fashion.
Then I don't know who around them way.
What's your definition of fashion?
Oh, fashion is something.
What's fashion to you?
Fashion must be appealing, must be enticing and inviting, must be catchy and beautiful.
But someone could argue that.
Oh, you can't go about wearing all manner of things as though you were mad, or in the name of fashion. Then maybe what's in vogue, what's trending.
But per your definition, someone could argue that is appealing to him and inviting to him. So why do you have a problem with it?
If Blacko's way of dressing is appealing to somebody, then that person got a problem.
In the lizard goofy shirt toothbrush.
My guy, I swear. I don't know say belt the way I don't know say he be a super featherweight belt the way then some trousers be hanging blouse. I don't know cry the way. Where some shoe be?
But if fashion is also like an expression of oneself, then maybe he's just expressing himself. That's his way of expressing himself. So I don't know why you have. Maybe what you are wearing right now, someone could say that you're not fashionable.
Then you are saying madness is normal because if somebody feels like drinking the water in the gutter, if that's all the person feels like doing, then you say then you should be allowed to. Oh no.
Different things
are I'm also people. You must know that I'm also entitled to my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not taking that from you, and I'm also I'm just letting you know.
So I know, sir,
your opinion is not the rule.
But these days too, have you studied this guy? Kwame Eugene.
Yeah.
Kwame has switched up lately.
He's coming up,
And then I heard him made a comment that those days when he was also on the come up, he didn't have anything. Even Angela was a idiot. He didn't have anything.
He did pictures.
Blah 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 blah. And I said, hey,
do you have any other thing to say?
No, not really.
You don't have any other thing to say? It's been just a convo with Uncle Lawyer and Didi, and our microphone one has disappointed us, but okay. We couldn't bring you an episode last week because this guy went to visit his girlfriend. Yeah, on that note, we out. Peace.
False allegation.